Hi, it's Jane here from craftforjane.co.uk, and this is my Love Santa tag kit. And earlier this week I produced a video for you making up the tags with just the kit contents, and these are the 4 tags here. So you've got the car, the little Santa, cute Christmas tree, and the beautiful joy tag. I really want to demonstrate the versatility of this kit, which I absolutely love. So yep, here we go. The first one I'm going to do is this really cute little Santa. So I'm going to use my multi-purpose glue, and I'm going to just attach this little piece out of the kit with this sentiment. So this sentiment I took from the Perfectly Plaid or Perfectly Played, however you pronounce it, stamp set, and I used the ho ho ho, which I thought went beautifully with the little Santa, and I'm going to adhere it directly to my card. Now my card is a fancy fold, so I'll show you my card in a sec. Just going to pop that down first. A bit generous with the glue there, guys. Okay, so I've got my sentiment on. So I cut a normal card. This is a A6 card, so a European format. In fact, I think most of the world use A6 as opposed to America, which does a different card size. So I then used the in colour DSP in Night of Navy to match the cardstock, and then inside I've put Poppy Parade and a little bit here for you to write your greeting inside. I used the Perfectly Plaid stamp set and the ho ho ho, and I cut it out using the stitch rectangles. And this is going to be quite a simple one. I'm going to pop some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back here. So there's my Stampin' Dimensionals. Pop a few on the back. So I'm going to be really careful. I know that I'm going to be okay down the bottom with these. So I'm just going to, before I take the backing off, I'm just going to position, I think I might like it to sit about there. So I'm thinking that is the cut off area just here, so I can afford another one here and there, I believe. Let me just double check. Might have gone a bit too high with one of those. Let's just check, flip it over. So if I pop that there, nope, perfect. Okay, so I'll take the backings of these off. And then I can attach my cute little Santa. So I wanted him quite close to the edge, showing his little ho ho ho. There we go. And you can't see any of the dimensionals there, so that is fabulous. And then I'm going to use some of the in colour the Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels, and I'm just going to use I wanted to put one down here and maybe one up here, and probably a third one somewhere. Don't want to put 2 there. Is that too many? Yeah, maybe one there. There we go. So that's the Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels. So I've used a bit of Wink of Stella just here on the bits where the furry hat would be, and just down here at the cuffs. So I'll show you that. Can you see that nice glistening? And this is the original tag, and you can see that we've done an alternative project. So we've got the tag here, and then we've changed it up here to a fun fold card. So this is project number 1 of the alternatives to the Love Santa tag kit. My second alternative project is going to be the car one. So this is the original tag from the kit, and I have decided to make a December memories foundation page. So I scrapbook as well as make cards, and I like to do some foundation pages ready. So this, I thought this, when I saw this card, I immediately thought of the page that I do every year talking about the presents that I've bought and the wrapping and things like that. And I do like, I normally make it quite over a couple of pages. Sometimes I do some projects inside the pockets and sometimes I do them outside. So this is going to be almost like a dashboard kind of page. I'll put a big number here to symbolize the day that I did all of my wrapping or shopping. And this will sort of be the start of it, and then it will feed into a couple of pages talking about all of the presents I've bought or the lists and things like that. So I've used, this is the stamp set that you get within, this is the stamp set that you get within the tag kit, and I've used the special delivery one here. As you can see, this is really well used. This is a cracking kit, and I love all of the stamps and have used them all. So again, I used the stitched rectangle dies. I stamped on a Night of Navy special delivery from the tag kit stamp set. I have the car and I just cut off the top part here, which is where the little round piece for the string would go, for the twine. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to put it something like that. So I'm going to turn the car over and I'm going to put a bit of glue, my Tombow multi-purpose liquid glue, on here. And then I'm going to work out roughly, I think I would want it about here. So just going to make sure I can press that down a little bit. Make sure it's as straight as it can be. Do I feel that that might be straight? Let's have a little look. So if I line the wheels up there, yeah, that looks pretty straight to me. So I'm using the grid paper to follow the lines. And I'm pressing down until it's adhered. I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to use some of my Stampin' dimensionals. So I think this tag kit is amazing in its own right and would happily use it and make up the 12 tags that are within it. However, I do like to showcase alternatives because it shows the versatility of a kit. So that's why I'm doing this project for you. And actually, if I'm perfectly honest, as soon as I saw this kit, I immediately thought that this particular car would make a perfect, with all the presents stacked on top. It reminded me of an old advert for a Scandinavian store that we have in the UK. It's an old Christmas advert, and it just really made me think of that. And I thought, oh, this has got to feature in my December memories keeping project scrapbooking. So yeah, that's what I immediately thought of that. So I'm going to try and get this as straight as I can. Perfect. So have that there, and these jewels come with the kit, so I'm possibly going to use one or two of these little jewels as well. I'll just get them out. They've got the lovely complement. They're like rhinestones. They've got the lovely complementing colours, and I'm quite enjoying the pink here. Put a little bit of the pink strip here, which is from the original kit as well. So I'm thinking, do I want them around the car? Yeah, probably. There we go. There's two there, and put a third one here, maybe there. Yep, lovely. So I quite like that. That looks kind of cute. And that is a very simple project number 2, just there. And this is my December Memories foundation page, and it's the foundation page for the presents series that I normally do within my scrapbooking. So this is project number 2. This is my alternative project number 3, and this is the tag from the tag kit, the one that looks actually quite tag-like. And when I saw this, I immediately thought of the painted Christmas designer series paper, which is this one here. And I just thought of this pattern when I saw it. I just felt like it really complemented it. Obviously, it's slightly different colours, but I thought, well, these could go together, and I could use this tag in some form with this paper. So I brought out the stamp set Christmas Seasons, which goes with, which I think complements the paper as well. And I used the DSP that I just showed you from the Painted Christmas. So I popped, I had a white standard card base, a matte layer of the Evening Evergreen, and then a piece of the paper here. I then stamped the envelope as well to coordinate, and I used this stamp out of the stamp set within the tag kit here. So I used this one just here. So then I got my basic tag shape. I was going to put it just about there, and then I'm going to position some additional leaves to make the project, and I'm going to glue these on. This is kind of like a bit of a trial run. Okay, so I'll sort of do it like that, with maybe something like that over the center. So I quite like that. So I'm going to get some of my multi-purpose liquid glue out. I'm going to start gluing some of these down. So yeah, it's, I love doing these alternative projects because I just think they are so clever, and they really show the versatility of a set, and that you don't just have to do what is prescribed. You can make alternatives. Okay, just there. And we'll pop that one about here. Lovely. So I think I'm going to glue this one on now. And so I've used the Christmas season to get these, and I've also die cut out the shapes because they have the dies as well. Oh, that one's just flipped there. They have the coordinating dies as well. So I'm sure I've shown you this before, that I keep my dies on the inside on a piece of magnetic sheet, and I always have a little sachet in here just to keep some extras. And then when I'm cutting, I try and do 1 or 2 extras, and that way I have the ability to go in and craft at a later date. There we go. So I might put this one up on dimensionals. I think I'm going to stick this one flat. So this is a little Merry Christmas that I've got from the Peaceful Deer. So if I put it, so I need to be careful here, because if I do it that way, or do I want it like that? What would be possibly like that, I think. So it sort of looks straight on the card. There you go. And then I'll raise that one up on dimensionals. So I've got my Stampin' dimensionals, and I will pop 2 on the back, I think. And then I might raise the whole tag up off. There you go, quite like that one. So then I'm going to turn this over and put some on the back of here. Hopefully that's enough to give it some stability. I like to put a few on because I don't like my projects to sag. This has got 2 layers of dimensional, so it is going to be quite a bulky project. So this might be one that I give face to face as opposed to, there we go, and it's matching envelope. So this is the original tag from the kit, and this is the alternative project using some additional products. So that's project number 3. It's a little bonus project, and this is using the Love Santa treat bags that you can get as an add-on to the pack, to the tag kit, and they come in this beautiful pattern here, which is all lovely leaves, and these are sort of like they've got like a vellum feel. They're food safe bags, Very nice. So that one's got all leaves and berries on. This one's got Christmas trees with a little star on the top, and that does complement, it does match this Christmas tree. So you could literally put some treats in, bag it up and use this as a tag, and it would look really funky and quite cool. We've got the spots ones, which is lovely, the circle ones, and then we've got this hash cross pattern. So those are the bags, and then this is my alternative project. So a little bonus project. So I have got some red and green jelly beans in here, which is festive-y colours. The red I thought looked quite like real red, and the green to me looked a little bit like old olive. So those are the colours I'm going to use. I'm going to use the dies that go along with the Christmas season, and I've used the large die here twice. I've cut out some, I've die cut out a real red and then scored it down the middle. So when I put it on my trimmer, it was 1.5 inches because this is 3 inches across. So I scored it down the middle to be my topper. And then I did the same, scored it down the middle, and I've used the stamp set that came in the tag kit. And I've used this leaf stamp and these berry stamp here, and I've stamped them in old olive and real red as well. So that will go across here like this to form the top of my treat bag. So I've trimmed a bit off my treat bag, and I have stuck it down with some tear and tape to keep it sealed and to keep all of the jelly beans fresh. I've then used my Banner Year stamp set, which I think is a fantastic all-rounder stamp set. It's got every season you can think of in here, every special event like Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving if you're American. It's got so XOXO and some sort of Valentine's, Guess Who Loves You, sort of Valentine's, and you've got all these complementing little characters here as well. So I've done a treat so sweet, and I've used some real red double stitched satin ribbon, which is this one just here, and it's a beautiful ribbon. So I've used a little bit of that just to complement it as well. And I'm going to probably use some of my Holiday Rhinestone basic jewels as well to put on here. So without further ado, I'm going to glue these two together. My multi liquid glue, my Tombow, and I'm just going to pop a bit of glue on here, both sides, and then I'm going to try and center it as best I can on this. So I'll press it down. There you go. That looks pretty, almost there. Maybe a tad, a little bit to the right, it needs to move. Yeah, that's fine. Happy with that. Oh, am I? No, there we go. So I think it's a little bit off, but that'll be fine. I'm going to use my bone folder to just crease it down. Lovely. So this is the back, so I've stamped it quite a bit, and then this is the front. I've left that bit plain, and then I'm going to attach it onto here. So I'm actually going to do one side at a time, and I'm going to use my double-sided tape, my tear and tape. Here we go. So I'll pop a bit just here, and then I'll pop a bit here. So I'll do one, I'll put the tape on both sides, but I'll take the tape off one side and then go to the other. So you could use lots of ways. You can try and attach it with glue if you want, glue dots. People staple them on. So it's very much up to you what you choose to use. There's no hard and fast rule. So I'm probably going to do the back first. I'll take these bits off just here. And just here. And then I'm going to do my best. I'll put the front on first, so I can get a relatively good angle, and then I'll press the back down. There we go. So my back is now on, and I will take off the front now and attach the front. I quite like these little bonus projects, and then I will press the front down. There we go. So that's on with the beans, and then I'm going to, I always attach with some tear and tape on the back of here, and I do remove it, but I'm actually going to put some dimensionals on it. So I would be fine to stick this straight on, but I actually want a tiny bit of lift, so I'm going to get some of my Stampin' dimensionals, a couple of these on the back. So I'm going to pop one there and one the other side. Gonna try and avoid the ribbon because that does bulk it out anyway. And take the backing off both of those, and then find my spot that I would like it to sit. And I want it slightly off. There we go, quite happy with that. And then I'm going to use my holiday rhinestones. I'm going to use a red. I'm going to put one either side. Sort of makes it look like it's a sort of secured by a bolt, a red bolt, festive bolt. And that is just there. And that is my treat bag gift with my red and green jelly beans. Both sides are decorated, and that's just I've made this with an adult in mind that I'm actually going to give these to because they love jelly beans. So I feel that this sort of fits the brief perfectly and matches the beautiful colours. So hope you enjoy the bonus project. And the final project, so this is the 4th tag, but the 5th project is the Christmas tree one. So this is the tag all made up just here, and I'm going to be making a little gift box. So I've done a little gift box which measures 4 by 4.5 by 1/2 inch, and I've created it. It's one that can fold flat for storage. So it's in the polished pink, and then I've put a matte layer of Just Jade, which is 2 of the colours in the suite. I've then used the stamp set, I've used the present stamp here and just stamped along the edge, and I also did the Love Santa in the polished pink as well for my sentiment. So the Christmas tree, I've cut this little circle bit here, which is where you'd put the twine through, and I've put embellishments. I've put jewels on every single one of the baubles to correspond. So I've used the holiday rhinestone basic jewels, and I used the jewels that were in the tag kit as well. So every single one has got a coordinating jewel on there, and then I put a little bit of Wink of Stella and just one of the gold jewels in the middle just here. So that then can sit on here on some Stampin' dimensionals, and I'll put my Love Santa there. And it's alternative colours. I love these colours. I think they're really fresh and vibrant and young, so it's quite interesting to make a project with different colours, with pinks and a jade green. So I'm going to use some Stampin' dimensionals on the back of here. I have stuck the tree onto one of the contour die cutouts just here. I just think it adds a bit of depth and takes a little bit of the colour as well. It allows me to put my sentiment on there without so that it helps it to stand out a little bit. Okay, I think that should be fine. So I'll start with this. I'll take these off the back here. Brilliant. And then I will try and center this as best I can. Yeah, sort of seems quite centered. So I'm going to press down, and I might just put a little bit of glue on the back of this one and just pop it in that corner, just here. Okay. Have it coming off the side a little bit. There we go. Quite cute. And the ribbon that I've used is one of the in colour polished pink open weave ribbon, and it's quite delightful ribbon just here. So I've used that just on the side here. Sorry about the sun shining through. The weather's a bit intermittent today, and it's very windy, and it's shining through all the time, so apologies if you've got sun streaks through the video. So this is the final project. So these are all of the projects that I've created, my alternatives to the Love Santa tag kit. This tag kit is so versatile, so amazing. I love it, and I'll be ordering many more because I will happily use the tags as they are and as they're intended. But I love the fact that you can also create other projects with this kit. I think it's really versatile, and if you're a beginner, I think it's the perfect thing to start with. These kits are amazing for that purpose. They're also really good for fast crafting and for thinking up alternative ideas as well. So I really hope you enjoy enjoyed the video today. If you would like to purchase the kit or any of the products I've used in the alternative projects, please follow the links below and shop with me. If you don't have a demonstrator, I would be delighted and honoured to be your demonstrator. I do send out thank you cards and gifts for qualifying orders, and if you use my host code as well. If you'd like to join my team, please again follow the links below or reach out to me and we'll have a chat. So I'm going to say bye for now, guys, and happy crafting.